The previous class we have covered CSS locators, right?
Yes.
And today we'll continue with XPath locators.
Okay.
So list down the XPath locator. So I have written the same XPath locators. I have written the same element locators in XPath way also. Okay. In direct child we have written like this, right? In CSS locator div like what you call that? Yeah. Angular bracket and a, like that we have written, right? And for the child div space a. So these kind of things I have written in terms of XPath.
ఓకే నాకు మీ స్క్రీన్ కనిపించట్లేదు.
Sorry, I forgot to share, I guess. Yeah. Are you able to see now?
Yes.
Yeah. So the same for the same situations like direct child, child or subchild, ID, class, attribute, matching by element, substring matches, everything. These things we have discussed with CSS locators in the previous class.
Yes.
So I have written the same using XPath also.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Like first you will give preference to CSS. If you are unable to write a proper CSS for any element, then you can go ahead with XPath, because in XPath more options are available when compared to CSS.
Okay.
So if you see the page, this is my div element, right? This
Yes.
A is the direct child of this element. Hello is the direct child.
Okay.
And P is also direct child. A is a subchild because A is direct child of P, which is a child of div. So he is a grandchild or a subchild or child you can call, but you should not call this A. That means here A tag is there, right? That you should not call as a direct child of div.
Okay.
Okay, then input two inputs are there. Now we will see how to write the XPath. If you write XPath, internally they will call this document dot evaluate API, all the browsers.
Okay.
No need to remember this syntax. I am just trying to show you how the XPath is picking up the elements. So this iterate next will give us how many elements are there, with that how many elements it is able to finding with that XPath expressions. Okay, it found hello, right?
Yes.
If I run it again, sorry, I should not run it like this. This is my XPath expression dot iterate next. So first time it has given me hello. If I run it again, it's giving me null. That means it found only one match with this XPath expression div slash a,
Okay.
because this hello is the only direct child with a tag.
Okay.
If you see here, only one only one a tag is there, right, as a direct child. Remaining are p tag input, two inputs are there, one p tag is there, one a tag is there. That's why setting only one a. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to get all the childs, you can do it like this. See, I am able to get it right, all the childs.
Yes.
So, in some cases, if you don't want to rely on a tag, particular tag, give star. Okay?
Okay.
That is the advantage of XPath expressions. These kind of stars and all you should not give in CSS.
Yes. Yeah.
If you are trying to get the particular element, then only you can implement a CSS. If you want to get more than one element, you can't get it through CSS. So in such cases, you can go ahead with XPath expressions. Okay?
Okay.
And you can write star. Now we will see one more XPath expressions. So earlier we tried slash a, right? Instead of single slash, if I try double slash, we will see what will happen.
Okay.
So both the elements I am able to pick up now. Hello is there, here is there. Both are coming. If I try for another element, it will give me null. But double slash a is giving me hello on here. That means if you use double slash a, it will give you all childs of that element. It doesn't bother whether it is a direct child or subchild.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to get only direct child of an element, you will give single slash. If
Yes.
you want to get all childs of that element, then you should go ahead with double slash.
Okay.
Okay, did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Now ID. So to get the ID, so this is my div with class equal to div ID equal to my div. I have two div elements like this. I want to find an element with ID equal to my div. Okay, in such cases, I will write the XPath expression like this. First, let me reload the page, otherwise this down will and reload it. So, in such cases, I will write the XPath expression like this. Div at the rate ID equal to my div. See, I am able to get the div right and the div. So the XPath expression is the tag name, then angular brackets. If you want to compare an attribute with its value, ID is an attribute here.
Yes.
Class is an attribute. So for any attribute, you should follow this approach. Give me the tag name first. So this is the tag name, right? Div.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Then angular brackets at the rate and give the attribute name. Then equal to and give attribute value.
Okay.
Like this, div at the rate id equal to my div. So if I want to get second div, what is the expression I have to write? Look at the second div. I am trying to get this div. So what do you want me to write there to get this div?
Okay. Div class equal to div 2.
Yeah, no need of class. Tell me with id. We can get it through id. Div at the rate id equal to,
ID equal to div 1.
yeah, that's it. That's enough. If you want to compare both, then we will talk about it later. See, I am able to get it right.
Yes.
So now tell me how to get it with the class attribute. Instead of using id, if I want to get it through class attribute, what I supposed to do?
Instead of class equal
Instead
to
of,
div 1.
yeah, instead of id, I will give class here. And what is the value for the class attribute? Div2, right?
Yes.
See, I am able to get it.
Yes.
If I want to compare both, like I want to check whether the class is div2 and id equal to div1.
Okay.
Like we'll have one more thing. So if you see here, with the class name equal to div2, there are two divs.
Yes.
So
Okay.
now I want to find a div whose id equal to div1.
Okay.
Then I will write the expression like this. At the rate class equal to div2, and you can put like this. Within the angular brackets itself, you can put and at the rate id equal to div1.
Div 1.
See, only one div is coming. If I go for iterate next again, it's returning me null.
Yes.
Instead of giving the second condition and equal to id, if I remove this, if I give that as XPath expression, if I try for iterate next, it will return me both. Swati is coming, Dev is coming.
Yeah,
So
it's
if
div 2 and IDs are same, right?
come again, I didn't get you.
It's a class equal to div 2 for both of them and
Both. Yeah, if the class equal to div2, both the divs contain the class as div2, right? So both will come.
yes.
So if you want to filter one of them, then you will add one more condition like id equal to div1 also you will add it. Okay.
Okay.
For suppose we will do one thing. We will assume the condition as like this. So no id is there.
Okay.
Both are having only class name. I want to find out a div with a text Swati.
Okay.
In such cases, how to write the XPath expression? We'll see it now. So at the rate class equal to div2 and text equal to. So if you want to compare an inner text, like what does it mean? Inner text means these are tags, right?
Yes.
These are called attributes. Class, type, name, ID and all these are called attribute names.
Okay.
In between double quotes we have write something that is called attribute value.
Okay.
Name is the attribute and Chanu is the attribute value of the name,
Okay.
and this is called text of that element.
Okay.
Hi
Yes.
is text of the input type button name equal to Chanu. Hello is the text of this input tag. Here is the text of a tag. Like that, for this div, Swati is the text.
Yes.
For div2, Dev is the text. So we are trying to fetch a div whose text is Swati.
Okay.
Then we will give like this at the rate class equal to div2 and text equal to
Sure.
Swati. See, I am able to fetch it, right?
Yes.
So remember this also. So if you want to get something with attribute, you will give it like this at the rate class equal to div2, and if you want to compare text, you have to give the identifier like this text brackets
Okay.
equal to. So if you get any doubts in implementing XPath expressions, you can come to my page, go to element locators in Selenium
Okay.
and search for XPath locators. This will
Yes.
give you how to write. Okay.
Okay.
So we covered till here, Swati.
Okay.
Till sixth point we covered. See, direct child, single slash. Child or subchild, double slash.
Double slash.
ID means at the rate ID test1. Class also, instead of giving the attribute name as ID, you will give the attribute name as class, and you will
Yes.
provide the value, whatever you have in that class attribute. Okay.
Okay.
For ID also you will provide the value what is there in the ID attribute, in that tag, in that particular tag.
Yes.
And if you want to club two conditions, you will give like this at the rate name equal to continue, type equal to button, something like that. At the rate class equal to something and ID equal to something. At the rate ID equal to something and text equal to something, like that you will provide. Okay.
Yes.
So to match element text, as I told you, if you want to match an element text, you will give like this text parenthesis equal to and the value you will give.
Okay.
Okay. Now we will see one more condition. So there are two names, Swati Y, Swati P.
Okay.
I want not like this, maybe Y Swati, P Swati. Okay. I want to get the name which starts with Y. Okay.
Okay.
So in such cases, I will do like this. starts with, where you want to check in text, right?
Yes.
With the word y. See, I am able to find y, Swati. And if I go to iterate next, it will return me null because it is starting with something else. P Swati, right?
Yes.
So like this, div, instead of, if you give text equal to something, it will just go ahead with equals operation. In string, equals operation is there, right?
Yes.
It will just go ahead and will check both the strings are equal or not. But
Okay.
in our case, it's not possible, right? We are looking for a string who starts with y. That's it. We don't bother what is the string or
Yes.
the next sequence of letters in the string. We are just considering whether the string is starting with y or not.
Yes.
In such cases, we will go ahead with the starts with. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So that also you can check here. Matches a prefix. In such cases, XPath /* I put. So if you don't want to restrict yourself with a tag name, you can go ahead with a star. Or if you know the tag name, like it is a element or it is a p tag, no, it is a div tag, it is a span, like that. If you know the tag, you can provide. If you don't know it, then you can provide star here. Okay.
Okay.
And then you will follow this syntax. Starts with, within this parenthesis you will go ahead with the text, and then the up to here common starts with the text. This is common. Here you need to provide with what letters, with what letter it has to start. that
Oh,
that string you will provide here as a second parameter.
yes.
Okay. Now we will see one more possibility. Something is there, something is there.
Okay.
Now I want to find out a div which contains Swati in its text. I don't bother whether the string starts with Swati, whether it ends with star, whether it ends with Swati, but it has to contain those letters, sequence of letters Swati.
Okay.
In such cases, instead of starts with, we will go ahead with contains.
Okay.
Contains Swati. So, if it finds the sequence anywhere in the string, it will return you.
Okay.
So, it's giving me null because no other Swati sequence is there within this space.
Yes.
Yeah. So, this is all about XPath locators. So, by clubbing them, you can write many complex XPath locators.
Mm-hmm.
Like in contains also, you can add two things like this. Class equal to div2 and contains. Sorry. I forgot to put at the rate here. That's why it's not coming.
Okay.
Okay. So you can club two things by adding and operator. Mm,
Okay.
so we will do one thing. I will make you as presenter. Yeah. So open. This is Firefox, right?
Yeah, this I was.
Okay, 1 minute. In Firefox, if you click on tools,
Okay.
web developer, and you can take inspector.
Okay.
So we will do one thing. So you can inspect the elements like this. So this element ID is Q and type equal to text.
Yes, I will.
So we will try to write an XPath expression for this.
Okay.
So why I have opened Firefox means you can open Selenium IDE here.
Yes.
do something. Stop the recording. Go back. No need of that. I will explain it like this. So no need to record. First open it. Then right click. Insert new command.
Okay.
Okay, after inserting new command, here it is asking to select, right? Click on the select button. No, cancel. So here write the expression XPath equal to, the tag is input, right? For the element we have seen.
Yes.
Input at the rate id equal to q. Okay, now we'll see whether we are able to identify that element or not. Find. Click find.
Okay.
Yeah, it's finding, right?
Yes.
It's highlighting it in yellow color. Did you notice?
Using, yeah, Selenium business style.
It's taking time, but it will highlight this. Look at the text box.
Okay.
I will click the find button. After some time, it will highlight it in yellow color.
Yes, yes, I saw it.
Okay, yeah. So you can check your XPath expressions like this, because I have written one expression, right? Document dot evaluate something something. For you, it would be difficult to remember that.
Yes.
So that's why you can open you can open Firefox, then open Selenium IDE, and insert a new command into it. In the target, write your XPath expression, but that XPath expression should start with XPath equal to.
Okay.
Okay, and you can give your own XPath. If you feel that it's really difficult for me to write the XPath by my own, just do like this. Click on
Okay.
select and go here on the element you want to select. Click. So if you come back, it will give you many options. ID equal to Q. See, the same XPath expression we have written, it is giving us.
Okay.
So instead of taking strain in writing the XPath expression by our own, you can simply take assistance from Selenium IDE.
Yes.
Just click on select, choose your element. Definitely it will give you one of the XPath expression. You can choose one of them. But as I told you earlier, don't choose the XPath expressions which contains indexes like div of 8, input of 4, like that. If you see any number in the XPath expression, don't choose that. You should not rely on such kind of expressions.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. So we will see it in a program now. No, cancel. Can you open your Eclipse for me once?
Sure.
So we covered ID, name, XPath, CSS in element locators. So two things are left, like one is DOM pointer, another is link. I will cover them too. One minute. I will put. You are able to see my screen, Swati?
No.
Oh, 1 minute.
Yeah, now it's visible.
Yeah. If you see my home page, here I placed something to survey my blog.
Okay.
So here the ID is not proper. It contains some input and some number, right?
Yes.
In such cases, you should not rely on these kind of IDs.
Okay.
So, but the thing here is in the name attribute, we have first. So we can rely on this input type equal to text, and in the name attribute we shouldn't compare the entire value. We'll compare whether the name attribute contains first or not.
Okay.
Okay. So let me
Yes.
write the expression first. So if you don't put this double slash here in front of input,
Okay.
that input should be the first element in the document.
Okay.
So if you give double slash, wherever the input is there, it will go. So it will traverse the entire document. So before starting your XPath expression, give double slash. Okay.
Okay.
Type equal to text and contain at the rate name. I am able to find, right?
Yes.
This is my XPath express. In such cases, if you don't have any proper class name, if you don't have any proper name, proper ID, then you will try to find out the elements using XPath expressions. Okay?
Okay.
You can write the CSS also for this. No, CSS you can't get it like this. Okay, leave it. So now we will try to run the program with this selector in your so www.javaautomation.com. Remove Google and place my blog name there. No, not in Google, instead of gmail.com. Selenium.open.
You mean in Chrome or Firefox?
Anything.
Okay.
First type javaautomation.com and copy the URL.
Yes.
Enter. Copy this URL.
This one.
Okay, go back if.
Okay.
In selenium.open, place it here.
What is that?
Come again.
No, angel for the
In selenium.open, paste my website name. I just want to open my website using Selenium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the URL you just send it to me. Just the URL, right?
No. That's not the URL. JavaAutomation.com. That URL we copied,
Yeah,
right? Website
yes,
URL.
yes. Okay, hold on.
First paste that URL, then we'll copy this also.
Okay, here. Okay,
No. That's why I asked you to copy. Here S is there. There S is not there.
yes.
That is only HTTP. Remove the S also.
Okay.
And at the end you added two slashes. Remove one.
Senior color?
No. After javaautomation.com, one slash is enough.
Okay.
Okay, save it.
Okay.
Okay, save it now. And now in the type, we have CSS, right?
Yes.
Remove it with XPath because now we are trying to write XPath.
Yes. It's up.
No, yeah. Remove. XPath.
Okay.
So I have already pinged you the XPath, Swati. You can use that.
Okay, this one. Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
1 minute. Give me keyboard and mouse to me.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. In front of the XPath, you should write XPath equal to, because that is the syntax in Selenium. Okay.
Okay.
Then he will identify this as an XPath expression. Then only.
Yes.
So what do you want to type there? Swati. Control S. Save. Debug as Java application.
Okay.
You faced this issue earlier also, right?
Yes.
Is it not running?
మీరు the Firefox లో has the latest version I updated.
Okay. Oh, we didn't start the Selenium server. First start the
I
server.
just started.
Yeah, that's it. Come down. Can you slowly come down, Swati? Stop at the take your survey. Yeah, yeah. See, in the first name it entered Swati, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I want to show. So what will you do is, if you see my blog,
Okay.
in the survey there are lot of inputs. There are lot of inputs you should provide, like first name. 1 minute. We'll stop the program for now. Press F8, Swati. Click on the program and press F8. F8. Yeah, it's done. The program is completed. So all the windows are getting closed. So that's good. So in this way, we have to write XPath. You got it, right?
Yes, I got it.
So for any API, now we have used it for selenium.type. You can use it for selenium.click, selenium.clear, any API you can use. But for all the API, the locator is important. On which element you are going to do the operation.
Okay.
That's why I'm taking this much time to explain all kind of locators to you. If you are good at locators, it's very easy for you. For each operation, the API will change. But the tough part is to write the locator by your own. That's it. Okay. We every time, even for as a beginner, you will rely on these Selenium IDE or some XPath locator tools you can utilize. But in later part, you will be annoyed using them also. You will try to implement it by your own. That's why I'm explaining all the things to you. It would be helpful in future, not now, but it will be definitely helpful in future.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm showing my screen now. I will show you the elements one by one.
Okay.
If you see this element, ID is not proper. It contains some members. Class is not proper. Name, the only int we have is name contains first. Okay.
Yes.
In case of last also, it contains name last. In the name attribute value, it contains last. That is the only int we have. The ID is not proper. Class name is not proper.
Okay.
We'll see email field. In email also, there is no hint also. For this, you can get it by using this ID. You can use this ID.
Okay.
Okay, do one thing. Don't bother about remaining all elements. Here you have two things, right? Name equal to first and last. Two fields are there, right?
Yes.
Try to write XPath for both. Try to write CSS for both.
Okay. XPath and CSS.
Yeah. Try to fill some values in those two fields by writing XPath, by writing CSS.
Okay.
Okay, that is the task for you. That's it for today.
Yeah.
In the tomorrow class, I will explain you the DOM locator. What does it mean by DOM element locator, and the link also. Link doesn't take much time. That is only for Ahref.
Okay.
So after explaining them, I will wind up this locators part. We'll continue with all the Selenium API. Like many other API are there, like Selenium.type. We will cover all those.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. In today's class, you don't have any doubts, right?
No, I'm very good.
Yeah. Okay, Swati. Bye then.
Yeah, bye.